Welcome to the role of the School Advisory Council. Overview: a professional development module created by the Department of Education and Early Childhood Development. This video will go over some key points to introduce you to School Advisory Councils, which are called SACs for short. It will answer the questions: what is a School Advisory Council, SAC? What is the purpose of SACs? What are the duties and responsibilities of SACs? How do SACs consult on policy? And how do SACs communicate? An SAC is a legally recognized body as defined in the Education Act and regulations. An SAC is an advisory body comprised of the principal and representatives of parents, teachers, support staff, and community members who work together to promote student success at their school. In schools with grades 7 or above, students are also members. Student membership is optional in schools that have only grade 6 or lower. SACs work with principals and participate in efforts to improve student achievement and well-being by receiving information on the school improvement plan and monitoring the progress and improvement of the identified goal areas in the plan. School improvement planning begins with a review of data and evidence to help determine where improvements are needed. This evidence is used to establish student achievement and well-being goals for the school. Principals lead and are accountable for the development and implementation of the school improvement plan. As advisory bodies, SACs should take a high-level view of what is happening in the school and school community. Issues relating to a specific student or staff member are not within the mandate of SACs. SAC duties include advising principals, regional centers for education, and, on occasion, the Department of Education and Early Childhood Development on the following matters: policies that promote student achievement, student well-being, and safe and inclusive schools; school practices and initiatives; communication with school staff, parents, guardians, and community members; other matters that are referred to SACs by principals, Regional Center for Education, or the Minister of Education and Early Childhood Development. Entering into an SAC agreement with the Regional Center for Education and the department which sets out the membership composition of the Council and the responsibilities of all partners. Making bylaws respecting the operations of the SAC, subject to the approval of the Regional Center for Education. Participating in provincial and regional meetings, consultations, and professional development opportunities offered to SACs by the Minister, Regional Centers for Education, or other education entities. Determining spending priorities for the funds allocated to support the SAC's mandate, in accordance with the terms of the SAC agreement. Preparing an annual report with information determined by the Minister, which is approved as part of the final SAC meeting of the school year, provided to the Regional Center for Education, and made available to the public, for example, as part of the meeting summary. Undertaking any responsibilities assigned by the Minister or Regional Center for Education in addition to the responsibilities set out in SAC agreements and legislation. It is important to be aware that certain duties are outside the mandate of SACs. SACs do not have a role in advising on personnel-like matters, such as supervision or discipline of staff, the principal, or students; carrying out the responsibilities of staff, each of whom have professional and legal obligations; carrying out the day-to-day operations of the school. As an SAC member, if you feel an agenda item is out of the scope of the SAC's mandate, please bring it to the attention of the principal and SAC chair. SACs are encouraged to have a strong voice in policy development. If SACs have feedback on specific regional or provincial policies, they should submit the feedback in writing through the principal to the SAC representative at the Regional Center for Education. They may do this at any time. As well, regional centers for education or the Department of Education and Early Childhood Development may solicit feedback on regional and provincial policies that impact student achievement and well-being. There are several ways SACs may be consulted, including online surveys, requests for volunteers to participate in in-person or online consultation sessions, or participation in regional or provincial meetings. Whenever possible, SACs will be informed on how collective SAC feedback has influenced policy development. Communication is very important to effective SAC operations. This includes communication between SACs and the school community, the Regional Center for Education, and the department. SACs can communicate with their school communities in a variety of ways, such as posting agendas and meeting summaries on a school bulletin board or the school website, creating a web page linked to the school website, including information in the school newsletter, setting up an information table during parent-teacher meetings, advertising special SAC functions on the school letterboard sign, publicizing the annual report, and hosting school and community engagement sessions. Principals are the spokespeople for the SAC when communicating with the Regional Center for Education, the department, or the media. Let us say, for example, the SAC determines they would like to send a letter to the Regional Center for Education relaying concerns from the school community related to student achievement. The SAC would collaboratively draft a letter and the chair would send it to the principal, requesting it be sent to the SAC representative at the Regional Center for Education. Thank you for taking part in this professional development module. We hope it has been informative and will help you get the most out of your role on an SAC. Please visit the SAC landing page on the department webpage for more information and resources.